Hello, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europe Universalis 4 with the Mamluks. So I'm currently at war with Venice, because I wanted them to get out of my trade node. So the plan is to just, push them out of some provinces. I'll probably give these ones here, the Venetian Albania, to Byzantium, honestly. Or I give it to Bulgaria. It doesn't matter who I give it to, except from the point of view that I pay more if I give it to Bulgaria. So I'll probably just give it to Byzantium, because they've got the claims. Either way, I have to integrate them both. Right, let's take legalism. Sure, we'll take that one because it's there. I could do with one more spare general, and that one's got 100 tradition. Must be this 6452 guy, because the other one's like a 2-star general, and that one's looking pretty baller. Siege of Messina is over. Whatever, you're not getting it back, Naples. I need them. The Caliphate requires their attention. Besides, Naples don't get to decide when they leave this war. France do. I mean, technically also so do I, because France have to have their peace deal with me. But still, Naples, you're not getting these provinces. Get out of here. Is the general point I'm trying to make. Also, I mentioned, I can go straight to Paris. And with that, France will probably want to be out of the... Oh, hold on. Let's shuffle across one province and see what France do. France are going to try and save... Nope. They're running away. But remember, they are Tech 15. They do indeed have forced march. So maybe I can just slow crawl my way to Paris, occupy some provinces, they'll get super mad. Could be a thing. Or I'd send one unit to Anjou and the other one to Paris. For now, they're all going to go and try and fight Poland, which is fair enough. They're seen as the weaker part of the alliance chain, after all, for that is what they are. They're both seen as it and actually are it, so yeah. 3 more ideas till I finish religious ideas, and then we can start to go on a rampage after I catch back up in tech. Because I do need to catch back up in admin tech. By the time I finish the religious ideas, Tech 17 will be in full swing. I mean, I'm 13 years ahead of time at Tech 16 now. My good ruler should allow me to catch up though. I mean, it's only 1 extra admin point, but the fact that I can use my other points to do other stuff will be far more useful now. I'm also still just floating diplomats because I haven't really figured out what I want my diplomats to do, per se. So let's just gain a claim or two. They're guaranteed by someone I just saw. If it's guaranteed by Jampur, well, don't be too excited. I will be fighting Jampur as well, quite frankly. So don't think you're safe. Right, France. I'm in your capital. What you doing? I'm throwing down. I've also just banged the fort, so it should increase the stuff in a second. Yeah, it's just freezing up. Maybe go... No, let's not go upper game speed. That's where I'll get screwed over. Let's just keep things as they are. And I'll bang Anjou as well. Like so. Come on. Pop. Very nice. Also, Portugal. Are you 25 war score worth of uninfused just yet? Not yet, apparently. 23. I'll let you off with 23 right now. Get out of my war. Then let's also take more trade power and production efficiency. And then let's take some of this. Good stuff. Everything everywhere. You know, really, I shouldn't worry about the dev cost trade company stuff. Because I'm not really going to dev it too much. I should be focusing on the goods produced and trade one, and then the manpower and sailors modifiers, and that should be it. Let's see here. Spare merchant. I don't know how permanent this guy is, but let's say go from Doab for now. It's looking good. We'll lose money from Pulse event. That's a shame. Good thing I've got backup money. No better way to describe it than backup money, is there? Really? Then this fleet. So we've got Hormuz, we've got Gujarat. I said this was going to be Coromandel. We'll make it go to port during war and refer to it simply as Coro. Again, it's just short. I try and keep it short form just so that I know what I'm doing with the fleet. I think I said in a previous episode something along the lines of I could call it chocolate cake, but if I know it's in the Polynesian Triangle, it doesn't matter. I think I said something akin to that, right? It doesn't matter what the word is. I could have said plastic flan, but honestly, you get the sentiment behind the statement. And once Paris falls, they're sure going to get the sentiment behind giving me money and piecing out with losing Castile as a friend. Right, minus 19. Not enough enthusiasm to leave the war. How many times do I need to teach you this lesson, old man? Give me your thoughts. I will piece you out. So Venice has neutralised the war goal back in their favour. It looks like everyone's avoiding France there. They're dancing around. They're doing the France dance. Let's bang the fort up here. I didn't need to check my slider there. I'm fairly certain I'm nowhere near the corruption limit. Yeah, because I had a new ruler. New rulers reset your piety slider. Right. Let's take this trade steering into Gujarat. There you go. One done. And I'm almost back on par with the English Channel now. Don't know how much was due to that building, but due to that investment, but it sure didn't hurt, did it? Bologna are getting destroyed. And I'm at minus prestige. Yeah, it happens. I'll be at full prestige when I start doing religious wars, to be honest. Because you get more prestige from taking provinces in religious wars. So once I hit Tech 18, i.e. become Egypt, I'll have more admin efficiency, I'll have this Tech 17 admin efficiency, we're going to be rolling. I just need to overcome, like, if I can get like 10 more ducats squeezed into Alexandria per month, I can then fully eclipse Venice. That's pretty much what it will take to account for the difference in the like exponential stuff they'll get from having extra. You know, there's not a lot more land that they can colonize right now, so they're pretty much at what the AI would be considering their end. I can just keep going because I've got all of this to collect. You know, I did say I didn't want to attack Bamanas anytime soon. Maybe a spy network in the area could still do wonders. And I do want provinces from Russia. Meanwhile, I never finished adding to the Persia node. Oops. Oh, there we go. More provinces in the Persian node. Trade for the trade gods. And Russia's attacking Afghanistan. Oh well, I'll be attacking Russia, who have no allies, and my truce with them is up in 8 years. In that time frame, I should be okay. Also, that's an awkward general to have gone. Couldn't it have been the one for the rebel suppression? Speaking of, do I need to worry about the rebel suppression? No. All the rebels in this area are gone. Let's take this army and start to bring it this way, because I want them for Castile. So over you come. Please don't attack my army in Anjou. That would be annoying, to say the least. And let's bang this fort as well, honestly. Bang. Remember, I'm kind of ahead in tech here. Also, when I peace out France, I'll be able to call the 2 Sicilian provinces, which in turn means... Oh, they're doing it. I really didn't want you to attack my units in Anjou, just because they lost a general, but here we are. Can't be helped. Shikatanai. Into Tangier we go. Please don't stack wipe me in the time it takes. Yeah. I lost twice the amount of units they did. Even if I don't get the full 3,000 ducats off France, I at least want them to annul alliance with Castile. Because otherwise they'd just be a nuisance. And we are winning this war, so I have no reason to prematurely peace out, per se. Unless I start getting trounced everywhere across the board, but that shouldn't be the case. Is my response. And I need to fulfill a mill slot. Round of armies are sounding real good about now. I don't need to worry too much about the excess money that will cost. Being a level 3, because, like, I'm doing just fine. 12th of February, 11th of February. That'd stop it from being a stack wipe. Don't know if Paris and Venice would, France and Venice would both intervene. That's what I don't know. Maybe I just go siege Calais. I treat it like nothing's happening. Could do. Already nearly finished the siege up here. In Lorraine. So let's also get Calais. And yes, this army will need a general when I get back. You can't do it while they're shattered retreating. Once they're in the province though, you can now equip a dude. Oh no, Paris has got to 0%. That sounded sarcastic, it wasn't meant to be. I don't want them to get to positive, because then they could win it at any time. And I've got 2 sieges on the go that are ready to pop. I don't want to have to lose Paris before I win these. But then again, Paris is a level 1. So, actually, the bigger loss would be for them, because I can siege Paris quicker than they can siege Picardy and Calais and Lorraine. And, you know, and Amiens and Le Bourg. They put a level 4 in Armenia. Thank you. That makes things a bit easier. In knowing that it's going to be well defended. Meanwhile, up here. Right, Lorraine complete. Let's go to... Oh, I need to go to France Comte because it's locking me out via zone of control. Actually, let's not forget our zone of control rules. That's a stack wipe. Nice. Easy 1k stack wipe, GG, easy. Oh no, Bengala joining my coalition. England are still a few ducats ahead. This is disappointing news. Let's add more trade company investments, I think. Keep going with the production efficiency stuff. Awesome. I do think Sistan should be the next one who's integrated, honestly. Because then I can put everything from the Hormuz node into my trade company to strengthen myself. Because honestly, Morocco's not affecting my trade. Byzantium and Bulgaria aren't really affecting my trade in a negative way. So yeah, that would be the way to go. Come on, Calais pop. And if Calais pop, I'll move straight down to Paris. Just save. That would be cool. And now they can't siege Lorraine instantly because it's got 500 garrison. And they've moved 25k away. So I should be able to stop them in Paris. Quite nicely. I'm just going to send both armies to Paris. I feel like they're going to all be stood around in the province. I need to keep everyone on base. Venice are also low on enthusiasm. Good stuff. And I think I just wipe. It's not an immediate wipe, but I think I stack wipe. Or as the game would put it, I overrun. I don't overrun, but I will stack wipe. There you go. Then we'll overrun here. I mean, it's still I'd still just call it stack wipe, whatever. So, France, you're giving me 20 war score worth of ducats. That's not what we're going for, is it? Remember, we discussed this. You're annulling alliance with Castile, and you're giving me 4 ducats. It's pretty simple. And France have alleviated Venice of their attack from Poland, and Paris is going to be guarded. This is why it's handy to keep a stack nearby. I don't know, I might have to cut my losses with France though and not get a full 35 war score. Might have to settle for, say, 10 war score worth of ducats and an alliance with Venice. We'll see. I'm pulling out there. Okay, so let's... I think I'm going to cut my losses here with France. We'll say we've done well. Let's annul treaties with Castile. Get out of here. Give me your money. Alright, one done. This is now ready for this front. Ready for fighting Castile. Yeah, they've got Portugal and the Papal State. Easy peasy. And again, I really just want provinces to go to Byzantium here. These 2 provinces can go to Byzantium. Helps push Venice out and away from my trade node. And we're getting closer and closer to fully eclipsing. After this Venetian war, I need to remember to upgrade my centres of trade before I declare war on Castile. That's part of it. And look at this, everyone's going to start leaving the coalition now. Because of my actions. So, because I'm no longer at war with the Neapolitans, I can remove... Well, actually, no, not remove, but I can get my cores back. I mean... And yeah, I can just put them in trade companies to reduce the unrest. Bear in mind, I'm 200 gov cap over my limit at the moment. Being this much over my gov cap is currently removing my admin efficiency. Doesn't apply yet. Stab cost, fine, whatever. Advisor costs, it's been reduced by quite a lot already. And a little bit of extra aggressive expansion impact. Oh no. So it's not the worst thing in the world to have over gov cap for now. That's not saying that I don't want to fix it, because I still do want to fix it. I think I'll save this money I currently have for post-war, so I can deal with the trade companies like that. Not the trade companies, the centres of trade, sorry. Because I need to upgrade Rashid and Alexandria. But that does require 25 dev, so at the very least I can get Benghazi. If I do this, and Jeddah needs this. It's 10 dev for Centre of Trade level 2 and 25 for 3. Here we go. It's the trouncing of Venice. I'll get Venice to give me their trade. It says transfer Knights and Genevan trade power, but that just sucks. I want them to give me their trade. The Virtues of Venice will be forced to steer trade to Mamluks, and this remains for the duration of the truce. That's what I'll grab. It's not quite as effective as what I want, but what I want doesn't get. Let's go to Gibraltar. I thought that unit was already going to be moving, to be honest, so that's kind of a surprise. And yeah, I've completely abandoned India for now. Don't worry, we will be going back pretty soon. I just want to get rid of the Uniting Islam provinces. And once that's dealt with, I'll be content. Thinking about it, I don't know if I'll be able to quite actually steer trade. I might have to just take the two provinces, take money, take war reps. I haven't figured out the logistics. English Town's up to 92. I'm up to 92 as well. Except they're just under 92 and I'm 0.7 over, so it's kind of a clash of the titans right now. And this is if ever there's a moment of truth, it's these upcoming 2 years. Because one of us needs to have the biggest trade node and keep it for 1600. So it's going to be very telling. It's a little bit annoying that Venice have stood on Messina from the point of view of that I can't currently core it. But hey, look at what's going on in their land. I don't think I mind too much. Oh yeah, the Knights are actually in this war. Do I finally take Rhodes? My counter question is, why wouldn't I take Rhodes? Let's go sit this unit in Alexandria. And then I can go take Rhodes. Good thing I just noticed that. I didn't even think about it. That's on me. Also nearly up to 3k manpower a month. This is coming along quite nicely. Getting quite a big chunk of income from war reps. Are people I'm taking war reps from getting peace deals? It's more just that they've got quite a bit of money actually. Let's not forget how big Barmanus actually is. We'll also be able to soon revoke something from the Ulama, I imagine. When I swap to Egypt, I get new missions, but I don't know if their missions are because forming Egypt gives you the ones in the Mamluk tree or whether they give you another set. I don't actually know. This top part definitely feels Mamlukian rather than Egyptian. I feel like the bottom half here is the Egyptian path. Or it's this. I honestly don't know, so I couldn't tell you. Truce with Kashmir has ended. Oh no. I mean, oh good. Kashmir has entered into a coalition against us. Pee off. I didn't ask. Let's send this to Alexandria. It's stopping hunting pirates though while I'm doing this, so I need to be kind of quick because the pirates may be back on their ventures while I'm doing this. Also half price theologian. No, half price artist. Not really bothered. What I would also like to do, although I'm already way over gov cap, is I'd quite like to boost up a little bit of my development. Just a smidge. Like that maybe. That will do. And wow, they actually stopped sieging Messina because they saw Lithuania incoming. It's a bit wacky and wild, but whatever boats you float. Then let's lose the loyalty and influence, honestly. And yeah, it looks like I've eclipsed the English channel by a couple ducats. What? This has been quite a fun little race watching the numbers go up and down. I need to keep on top of that though. Make absolutely certain that I'm doing just fine. And then what's going on here? I'd rather take the stability in that instance, thank you. And do you know what stability gives you? Global trade power, 1% per stability above 0. That's right. Just squeeze a little more trade out. Put me just another ducat ahead. But you know what? That's another ducat ahead that England won't be able to catch up with. They can't make many more colonies to add to their trading power. Their subjects have got to help out with that one. Also, Vinland are around, so it's not like Newfoundland are adding much in the way of trade steering. Finland will be sending to the North Sea for Denmark instead of Newfoundland going to the North Sea as well for England. Yeah, big change there. Big change. Not really, I mean it's just the steering power total. Putting a squeeze on what GB could have. Right, let's go stop Rhodes. I might just give Rhodes to, say, Cyprus or something. Rather than keep it for myself. They're still supported by both Austria and Ethiopia. But honestly, if I had some prestige to placate them, they wouldn't be disloyal. Then let's make my merchant guild slightly happier. I don't want the trade deficiency. Right. Trade company in Hormuz needs to be 8. I could integrate Sistan. Then complete this. Or I have 30 prestige for 50 power. I'd rather do that. I'll gain back prestige in no time. He says. Yeah, I just want to keep that number higher than that number. It's my entire goal. Send the other half of this army. And we've converted Manchega. Nice! Good job. Oh, and I can get a trade company in Crimea. I didn't know that. Trade company in Crimea, go. Yeah, I'm just going to trade company almost everywhere possible, honestly. It just feels right. Feels useful, per se. Even though I shouldn't really be doing it in Crimea, but hell, I'm doing it, so... It is what it is. But I think we'll end this episode here. We'll peace out Venice in the next one. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.